We are just 13 hours away from the start of the Super Tuesday primaries. Polls will open at 7 o'clock in the morning in 13 states, including Alabama, as voters cast their ballots in their party's presidential primaries. Many of the states are in the South, earning this election the nickname of the SEC primary. Mobile's Jeff Sessions dropped the bombshell on the eve of the Alabama primary, endorsing Donald Trump for the Republican presidential nomination. He's the first U.S. senator to endorse Trump, and it's a move that's baffling to one conservative analyst. Here's News 5's Peter Albrecht.
We need to make America great again.
It was a scene that shocked conservative political writer Quin Hillyer.
I was extremely disappointed, and yes, I was surprised because I thought Senator Sessions had better judgment than that. This is a crazy, crazy election cycle.
All right.
When you really look at it, it's sort of inexplicable.
But there was maybe the biggest conservative in the Senate backing the maverick Trump.
I am pleased to endorse Donald Trump for the presidency of the United States.
Clearly, Trump has championed Sessions' anti-immigration and fair trade stances, positions that the Alabama senator has mustered little support for over the last decade. But Hillyer says beyond that, Sessions' support makes no sense.
Donald Trump really has no record, no history of lining up on Jeff Sessions' side on any of these other issues, and in fact, Trump has been on the other side for decades.
Jeff Sessions!
But Sessions' endorsement might be a case of pragmatism. Today, Sessions repeatedly mentioned Trump's huge lead in the polls and the energy of his campaign.
Wow, what a crowd this is.
Sessions' endorsement is big news nationally and locally.
The big subject of discussion, of course, is Sessions' endorsement of Trump.
Talk radio host Sullivan says several callers today said they'll now vote for Trump based on the Sessions endorsement.
This isn't a campaign. This is a movement.
But it's a movement that Hillyer says
will make Hillary Clinton president.
And then poorly for Republicans Trump and Sessions.
And while Sessions was endorsing Trump, another conservative Senator Ben Sasse of Nebraska said he could not and would not support Trump, Mel, even in a race against Hillary Clinton.
Well, now, we all remember last August when Trump was here, and Sessions was on stage with him.
He sure was. Put the hat on and the whole business, and that really sparked a lot of talk about a possible Trump-Sessions ticket, maybe a cabinet position in the Trump administration. And as you might imagine, after that big endorsement yesterday, there's even more talk of that today.
Okay, and we thank you very much, Pete.
You're welcome.